Lesson 23. I was very impressed by him.
He's got plenty of initiative.
Listen.
Tom has just had dinner with Lou and Tina Caruso at their beautiful Nassau home. They're sitting on the balcony in the warm night having coffee.
How do you like it, Tom? Black or white?
White, please. Without sugar. Thanks.
Now, Tom, I'd like to hear some more about your personnel at Moondiscs. How are you getting on with your new A&R man?
Mike? Oh, he's excellent. He's made a very good start. It was Mike who discovered Harvey and Paula.
I heard the tape you brought. I thought they were very promising. Mike obviously knows how to pick winners.
Yeah, he's got all the right qualities. He's energetic, full of initiative. He's good at dealing with people, very tactful. Gets on well with everyone.
He sounds like a really nice person.
He's also extremely intelligent. I have a lot of respect for Mike's judgment. And he certainly knows his way around the music world.
I'm delighted to hear it. The right A&R man is essential in our kind of business. We learned that the hard way, didn't we, Tina?
And how?
Really?
I once took on the worst A&R man in the whole music business.
What? I didn't think you were ever wrong about people.
I was that time. He seemed perfect for the job. He was creative, full of initiative, and a very efficient administrator.
So, what was the problem?
He just couldn't pick the right musicians.
He didn't seem to have any idea of what the public wanted.
Did you ever hear the Abbott sisters? 3 girls from Missouri who played the mouth organ?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
I'm not surprised. That was one of the groups that he discovered.
They were terrible.
So what did you do?
I decided to fire him. But then I walked into a meeting between him and one of our artist's agents. He was terrific, tough, but incredibly persuasive. So I changed my mind.
But you said he was hopeless at A&R.
I promoted him. I made him the manager of big records.
The manager? But that's Rob Harris.
That's right. He's great, isn't he?
But never ask him to pick a singer.
Listen and repeat.
She's tactful. She's reasonable. She's flexible. I think a lot of her.
I don't get on with him. I don't think much of him. He's tactless. He's unreasonable. He's inflexible. I don't think much of his attitude.
Your impression. What was your impression?
I was very impressed by her common sense.
I have a lot of respect for her judgment.
Intelligent, efficient. He's a very efficient administrator.
Energetic. Sympathetic. She's an extremely sympathetic person.
I've changed my mind about that singer. I was wrong, and you were right. I didn't realize he was so creative, so ready to take the initiative. What a pity that he just can't sing.
Pronunciation.
This is a review of 3 more of the sounds we've been practicing. Look at the first column and repeat.
Change. Hate. Male. Face.
And the second column?
Check. Head. Merry. Fell.
And the third column?
Chair. Hair. Mary. Fair.
Now read them from left to right.
Change. Check. Chair. Hate. Head. Hair. Male. Merry. Mary. Face. Fell. Fair. She's the best secretary there. They're making some sensible changes. May I say I'm very impressed?
Practice 1. Listen and write.
Listen to Lou Caruso and Tom Hart talking about the people at Big Records.
I enjoyed meeting Rob Harris again.
What was your impression of him this time?
I was impressed by his methods of dealing with people.
Yes, Rob's really good at that kind of thing. What about his attitude to marketing?
I think he's got a lot of good ideas.
Yeah, I think we can all learn a lot from Rob.
Yes. He's obviously a very creative person.
What did you think of Rosemary Weiss? She's only been in charge of the advertising department for a few months.
I was impressed by her common sense.
Yes, Rosemary's very sensible. And she's got some wonderful ideas.
She's obviously ready to take the initiative.
Oh, sure. I think she's going to run the advertising department very well.
Yes, she's a very efficient person.
Did you get a chance to talk to Doug Nixon, the sales manager? What's your opinion of him?
I was impressed by his judgment of the market.
Yes, Doug usually knows what's happening.
But quite frankly, I don't think much of his attitude to his colleagues.
You're right about that, Tom. Doug has got a few problems in that area.
He's a rather tactless person.
He sure is. But he's still a very good administrator. And we managed to get along with him okay.
Practice 3. Listen and speak.
Practice saying you've changed your mind about people. First, listen to the example.
I used to think that Pete Roosevelt was a very tactless person. But the other day I heard him dealing with a very difficult client. He coped with the situation really well.
Yes, I've changed my mind about him.
So have I.
I didn't realize he could be so tactful.
Now you do it.
I used to think that Pete Roosevelt was a very tactless person. But the other day I heard him dealing with a very difficult client. He coped with the situation really well.
Yes, I've changed my mind about him.
So have I.
I didn't realize he could be so tactful.
I'm feeling so fed up. I asked Miss Lincoln if I could go home early this afternoon. She usually says yes, but this time she said our office hours are from 9 to 5.
Yes, I've changed my mind about her.
Oh, so have I.
I didn't realize she could be so inflexible.
I've just had such a surprise. I used to think that Joe Carter was hopeless at organising things, but he's discovered a new filing scheme that really works.
Yes, I've changed my mind about him.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't realize he could be so efficient.
I had the impression that Mrs. Ford was a very unsympathetic person. But yesterday she was so kind and understanding when I told her about my father's accident.
Yes, I've changed my mind about her.
So have I.
I didn't realize she could be so sympathetic.
That was such a difficult meeting this morning. Old Garfield was being impossible. He just couldn't see that his proposal was a total mistake. He wouldn't discuss it. I'm right, you're all wrong, and I'm right.
Yes, I've changed my mind about him.
Right, so have I.
I didn't realize he could be so unreasonable.
A song. Don't change your mind.
Don't change your mind. Don't turn away. Life can be so unkind, but I am here to stay. And when the world goes by and you are on your own, you know that while I'm here you need not feel alone. Don't be afraid. Don't think you're wrong. You know my love for you has grown so deep and strong. Have faith in me. Forget your fears. When you're in trouble, I'll just kiss away your tears. Don't change your mind. Don't turn away. My arms are here to hold you if you want to stay.